Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Full Strength Podcast. We are back again, episode number 27. It is I, Brandon Michael, here to bring you lots of news, lots of good stuff, along with Steve, Nick, and the staff. So, with that said, Steve, how was your week, sir?
I was good. It was a busy week. It's just me and my son. Everybody else is on vacation. So in Chicago.
Good. Oh, fun. Good
Yeah,
city.
they went to a concert.
Cool. What concert?
I have no idea. Something Trinity likes.
Something Trin likes? It's probably
Yeah,
decent
it's
music. She's a smart girl.
sad music. That's all I know.
It's what?
Sad.
Sad. It makes you sad.
Makes you sad? No, she's a pretty
Oh,
cheerful
emo.
gal. So, Nick, how was your week?
Week was good. Busy weekend. A lot of sports. Had some friends over to watch the UFC fight,
Yep.
and that was awesome and sucked all at the same time. We'll talk about that later, I'm sure.
Yep.
But no, it was a great weekend. Ready to go.
Right on. Brandon, how was your week?
Mm, week's been a little bit sad. A colleague of mine passed away, so just been dealing with that.
That sucks.
Otherwise,
Sorry to
things
hear
have
that.
been normal here.
Good. Right on. Well, with that, we'll dive right into it. Let's get into MLB. One of the top stories we had the All-Star, not really weekend, kind of All-Star beginning of the week. Started off with the Home Run Derby. Bar none, best Home Run Derby I've ever seen. So, the Home Run Derby, they went away from the clock, right? So they went away from the clock, no time limit. Each in the first round, every player had 20 swings, no matter what. And you can take your time, kind of admire the home run. It also gives the fans a chance to check out that home run, where it used to be just your pitcher was just slinging them in at you, and you had to hit as many as you could, and it's exhausting either way. But now these guys have a chance, hit the home run, we can watch it go. Some of these were just absolutely majestic shots, and then you can move on. Then it goes to 15. The top four make it. If there's a tie in the first round, it goes based on distance, and it was just it was absolutely incredible. So, um, what you saw was the first couple of I'm trying to get the exact standings here. Here we go, and the first round had Contreras, Schwarber beat out Bryce Harper. They kind of were like going, Philly fans were great. They were funny. If a player was playing Schwarber or Harper, they would boo home runs and cheer for outs. It was kind of funny. But yeah, Schwarber made it. And then I'm trying to say his name. That's why I'm looking up how to say his name. It's Caminero, I think, from Tampa Bay. This dude was sending nukes, man. So the top five longest home runs after the first round, four of them were this kid's. Like
Wow.
497, 495, 493, and 490. I mean, he's just sending absolute bombs. All these guys were. But there was also some guys doing some really strong, just making contact. So
Because they actually have time to actually set up their stance.
100%, Steve. Yeah, they can't take there's no timeouts, but because it's slower, you have a chance. You can step out of the box and like fix your bat, put some pine tar on it, some chalk,
Right.
whatever you need to do.
Hmm.
But it was absolutely insane. Jordan Walker. Okay, let me line this up. For those of you that watched it, you know what happened. But for those of you that didn't and follow this podcast for your sports news, which we have a few that do that now, Jordan Walker gets in, and then he's facing. Let's see.
Schwarber.
His longest home run, by the way, was 455 feet. His average home run distance was 429. This guy just nice, smooth swing. He's obviously super talented. Um, but Jordan Walker wasn't like an all-star before he really worked on his swing. So he really worked on some hard stuff. Anyway, Schwarber gets in. Philadelphia fans are losing their minds because he's a Philadelphia Philly, for those that don't know. Schwarber hits 11 bombs, 15 at bats, right? Now, your last swing cannot end on a home run. So if you hit one out, you get to keep going. Schwarber
Kind
hit
of like
like,
the.
go ahead.
Oh, I just think kind of like that. The last round of bowling, like how you get, if you get a strike, you get to keep
You
going.
can keep, sure.
I really like that. Yeah.
So anyway, so Schwarber, the last ball was like this magenta ball, so it has a different look to it. When you're used to seeing white and the red stripe, the red laces, It's different. It messes with your mind. So only one home run on the magenta ball going into the final round. Schwarber hits like two or three. Ends with 11, okay? Jordan Walker is down to his last two balls, and he has to hit five straight home runs to win it. So Philadelphia fans are losing their mind. What does Jordan Walker do?
Obviously gets up
Hits
there and hits
one,
5.
hits one, and then it's down to the magenta ball where he hits four straight bombs, guys, and walks them off. So every single time he's hitting a home run, Philly fans are like silent, but there's his mom and dad and grandma losing their minds. It's so great. The video, you can go to Netflix and watch it because that's who did it. Absolutely incredible job on by Netflix. Um, but it just like, I mean, Jordan Walker, you want to talk about clutch? This isn't easy, guys. I mean, I know these guys are pro ball players, but I don't give a shit. This is hard. And it was with that magenta ball. Greatest home run derby I've ever seen. Me and my wife Ashley, we've been to one, and it's a great event no matter what. But that was incredible. Jordan Walker, hats off, buddy. Great win. Absolutely incredible. So, what do you guys think?
No, I like the fact that they changed it to where it's not timed anymore. Because like I said, that was one of the problems is they hit the ball and then they don't even have time. Sometimes they like fall over because they don't have time to pull their
They're
swing around.
exhausted. 100% agree, Steve. Absolutely.
Is the ending on not being able to end on a home run, is that new also for this year?
I mean, no, not really. I mean, it's you know, in the old one, even with the clock, I mean, well, you're racing the clock, but yeah, I mean, technically, yeah, because it's a whole new no clock format. So,
Yeah. I thought it was a great addition. Really, really, really liked it.
yeah, it just absolutely incredible. Like I said, and we've seen some great. I remember Josh Hamilton at Yankee Stadium. That was insane. And Giancarlo Stanton's put on a couple of great shows, and I mean, just going back, the pregame crew was great. You had Barry Bonds, Albert Pujols, and Anthony Rizzo did the whole pregame show. Those guys
Nice.
were what great job. Barry Bonds. We need to get him on TV. He was amazing. And yeah, it was just a great event. A lot of fun to watch. If you haven't seen it, listen, go check it out. It's on Netflix. You can rewatch it, watch it from the beginning. I know we've given away the ending, but it's worth the watch just to see the way Jordan Walker walked that off in Philadelphia where they were hoping Schwarber to win. And they were celebrating, guys. The
They already
fans
thought he
were
won.
yes, dude. They would pan to the fans and it was just like, oh, it's great, dude. I was loving it. I'm watching
I gotta
I'm
watch
like,
it. I gotta watch that because I want to see what the crowd looked like on those last 2 home runs. He already
phenomenal.
hit 3 of them,
It-
and you
it's
Right?
like you can see it like he's gonna walk us off. He's gonna walk us off. And even Schwarber's like he was so impressed because these guys are just having fun. And oh, also, it's $1 million prize now.
Saw
really.
that.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
post thing with his grandma and his mom and dad, there you can just tell very, very intelligent people. They're, very well versed, just great, great people. And they were joking around. His dad they were like, "What are you gonna get with the $1 million?" He's like, "Yes, it's my son's money." It's like, and his grandma, I think, said something joking around, like, "I like cars." It was awesome, dude. Just great, great. Couldn't have gone to a better dude with a better family, man. It was great. So anyway, yeah, it was awesome. And then the All-Star game had the AL shut out the NL. NL only had 3 hits, guys, in the All-Star game. So yeah. Um Dylan Cease got the win from Toronto, and the loss went to Christopher Sanchez, who plays for the Philadelphia Phillies. So yeah. Anyway, any other thoughts? With that, it's kind of like let's get into it's time for the dog days of summer, boys. I mean, we did some predictions on baseball, but it's like everybody ready for baseball to get going now. It's like, what do you guys think?
Sorry, my son's in the background. It's hard for me to hear you at times. No, yeah, I mean, this is the best time of, well, not the best time, right? A couple weeks before the playoffs is the best time, but
It's important though. This is
right now, this is where everybody
yeah.
starts kind of coming down the end of the lanes and figuring out who's going to be on top. And
It's the dog days of summer make or break you. They do it to teams every year. It's yeah.
it's a good
Yeah.
stretch of 5 weeks of baseball.
Yeah, especially the next five because that's more. I think it's more like 6 or 7, but to get to the end of August, I mean, Steve. But yeah, it's time to make or break here. So, and we
I guess
said
it,
like Brandon brought up, like the AL like Central, it's tight. It's like there's a couple divisions like that. Like it's going to be fun to watch these teams get into some
Yeah,
pennant
there's
races.
not many teams that are out of the running potentially. Like it's who gets hot when,
Right.
like we talked about with hockey in the playoffs. If now is the time to get hot.
Well, yeah, but Brandon, like he said, there was two divisions that the last place team is only 10 games out. So, the NL Central and I think the AL West are like that, where it's like, and it's anybody's game still. So we'll see. We'll definitely see what happens. So I'm excited for it, guys. So I think it'll still be fun, but
It'll be
anybody.
interesting to see any types of roster changes that happen in regards to like sending guys down, bringing
That
guys up.
Brandon, you bring up a good point. We do have the trade deadline end
right
of
around the corner.
July that is coming up. Um, I think it's still a little too early to see maybe and take guesses on who's going to be moved. But there's going to be a couple of teams. There's, sometimes like you have years with the trade deadline where sometimes it's like, man, I really thought that team was going to go for it. Like who's going to be buyers, who's going to be sellers. In fact, Brandon and I are both Giants fans. The Are the Giants going to be sellers? I think no. I think there's a lot more just, BS in the media, and a lot of times that's the case.
They need to do something though
But do
to
they?
shake it
It's like
up.
this season's done, right? It's not necessarily done, but it's like, listen, they're rebuilding and they're developing a lot of guys. The MLB draft just happened. The Giants did phenomenal in the draft. But there's just, I think it'll be interesting. We'll see in the next couple weeks. If a team gets hot, like Brandon had said in those couple of divisions, maybe one of those teams is like, hey, you know what? We're not out of it.
No, then the
Let's make some
National
moves.
West is kind of that's a rough go for those last two, the Giants and the Rockies. They're almost 20 games out.
That's what I'm saying. You're
I
not
mean, that's the
not
whole
going for
month worth of wins.
the playoffs at this point. But it's like the Giants are, yeah, they signed some big name players. Luis Arez said he wants to stay in San Francisco, which is great. And I think they'll keep him. But the thing is it's like they've got so many great players developing. The Giants have one of the best farm clubs, or one of the best farm systems in baseball. And there's other teams that are like that. They're just not in a hurry. So I'm not really worried about that. But it'll be really interesting to see who does make a move, Steve.